How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Son, and welcome back to an episode of the Dutch Return campaign in Europa Universalis 4. I am really sorry for the lack of videos. Let me go ahead and move my mic closer. Yeah, I'm really sorry for the lack of videos the past, 5 days now, I think, by the time this video goes up. It is really not good, and it's not a good habit to get out of habit, you know. When you have a good rhythm with YouTube, you're supposed to keep going with it, and so I apologize for not keeping up with that. It is completely my fault. We'll go ahead and get started here in a second, but I do need to look over everything. Essentially, I've been really busy the past couple days and stuff. Ever since this past weekend, really. So with that being said, I apologize for that, and there's not much else to be said other than that. Is I'm sorry. It's not something that I intended on happening, but it just worked out that way, and we'll go into detail as to why that is in a second. First off, though, we need to figure out what the heck we're doing right now. So we're at war with Kedah and Bengal. I don't really remember what we wanted to take, but I think we should probably take the... actually, I'm curious. Now I'm trying to remember. So we did make everything states over here, didn't we? Yeah, that's right. We had said that I believe we're going to do all the Malacca node into states, and the Malacca's not. So we're going to take all this stuff directly, or by Diplo Annex or whatever. It doesn't really matter. We just need to get it all eventually. How much can we afford to take? A bunch. Okay, that's good. Take some of my coffee. It's 9:30 at night, so I'm a little tired because I actually woke up this morning at 9:30 after going to bed at 4 because I'm terrible. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's just take the stuff we have claims on, as well as the islands there. Do we have any existing overextension? Yes, we do, but not a lot. In fact, I think this is pretty much perfect. Yeah, it's pretty good. Take some of this, take some money, end their freaking alliance with Bengal. Okay, that's good. I think that's all we can do, though. So that's what we're going to do. We will have a little coalition, but nothing more than what we already had, literally. So I'm pretty sure. Maybe one additional country. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's get that all cored up. That's good. What else were we focusing on? I believe at some point we obviously want to go to war with, England again. But they are still protected by France, not due to alliance, but due to... Oh my god, they're not anymore. Well then, heck, we need to go to war with England pretty soon here. We will go ahead and do that momentarily. Let's go and get that going. Meanwhile, what do we have our armies over here doing? Nothing right now, obviously, but... let's see. If I remember correctly, the Ottomans colonized somewhere? Yeah. I really don't like that. I want to make the Ottomans stop that. So we're going to have to try to make that stop. But, I'm not, it's not the biggest deal in the world right now. In fact, though, now there's Russia and Tunis. That's going to be a problem. We can embrace an institution. That's good. The tech is 2 years out, though. What else do we need? We're going to get the, call for peace to go away in a second. California, actually, we want to do that anyways, so we might as well do that now. In fact, we should be doing that, and I haven't been doing that. So let's go ahead and see if we can recall. It's not really recalling. Recalling. Is there a literal difference in the meaning of those words? I know, I sound crazy, right? I don't think there actually is a difference. But when you say recall, it implies that you're just re-call, you're recalling, calling someone for the second time, or doing a recall for a company that has a food product or something, or a car defect, But then if you say recall, it means to remember. Are those actually two different things, or am I just crazy? Well, I'd be crazy either way, but yeah. Anyways. Now that we have gotten the peace deals done, I guess I should talk about why I've been busy the past week. It is something that I find interesting, and you guys should at least know about. Might be interesting to you. Do we still have a truce with you guys? Is that a problem? No, it's not a problem. yeah, I mean, heck, we're just gonna, go to war with them again. I don't see any reason not to. What was I saying? Fife. Okay. So, yeah, I have been busy the last couple of weeks. Well, so let me put this into perspective. So, it has to do with Dungeons and Dragons. If you've been keeping up with the channel at all, you'll know that I have been doing Dungeons and Dragons recently. Not a ton, but a good bit. I've been doing Dungeons and Dragons, and it's been really fun. I've been doing that since September of last year or so. For about 4 months, I've been the DM for our group the whole time, which has been interesting in of itself. However, I decided I wanted to do some streaming of it. I decided I wanted to try to go do more than just play Dungeons & Dragons. I want to try to stream it. I'm not sure how it's going to go. In fact, if it doesn't go well, if it makes the players too awkward and doesn't get the results I wanted, then I'll probably just scrap it anyways, and we'll just go back to doing it off camera, which will still be fine. I don't really care that much, to be honest. But I will be starting, and it'll actually probably be starting 2 days from the time this video, or no, 1 day from the time this video goes live. We're starting Friday, the 7th, 8th, 9th, the 9th. Friday the 9th. So if you want to watch Dungeons & Dragons, I already have an announced video where you can find more. But I would love to see you out there. It is, you know, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it because it is, something I've had a lot of fun DMing for. I have to say, I'm not the best DM right now, but this is only my second campaign that we're going to be starting. And that is part of the reason that we're doing this. That leads into what I was going to say. Me and my group are essentially rebooting our group, our campaign. We had a campaign going in the main setting that a lot of people use for the current edition of Dungeons and Dragons. But I have been working for the past 8 months or so, even before we've been playing Dungeons and Dragons. I've been working on this. What are they doing? On this fantasy world. I've been working on this fantasy world. Trying to get more lore and stuff set up for a possible book or just various stories, short stories and stuff that I want to write in the future. And actually, it's been going all right. I had a big map and everything I came up with, and I've been having a lot of fun with it always. But I then, what was I gonna say? But then we decided with our group, hey, we had actually been planning to do this stream series anyways, and it was going to be my world. But then we were like, hey, why don't we move that up a week or something, and do this instead of our current game? We can just, because we kind of got to a good stopping point anyways. So why don't we do that? Why don't we just call this and quits and start this one a week earlier? So I've been rushing for the past, it's not in the group's fault or anything. In fact, I'm excited to be starting it earlier. But it is a little bit sooner than I had actually been expecting. So the fact that we are starting this week has basically caused me to be rushing this week to get everything ready. I don't feel like I've really rushed it in terms of quality. I think it's still good quality and whatnot. But it has been a little bit of a hasty, put together operation in general. But I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed having the time, or spending my time that I already had, at least. I wasn't doing anything with before. And putting that into Dungeons & Dragons, not only that, it's set in my own world, a world of my own creation, and that is pretty darn awesome. Hold on, I'm going to lower my headset volume. I just realized that's actually pretty loud, the music. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of Dungeons & Dragons stuff lately. Not even that much, to be honest, but a good bit. And beyond that, that's that's really it. That's it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff with that. Let's see, what else has been going on? New EU4 expansion has been announced, an immersion pack, so not a full expansion, but still. It's called Britannia Rules. And I am looking forward to it. It actually, if anything, I probably should have like waited and then done it. Now that I realize that, I just now realized, I was like, wait a minute, this is a a British Isles campaign. Maybe that would have benefited from being able to do that, because even though obviously Britannia Rules are more focused on like the English and Great Britain, Ireland, I believe, still is getting a revamp and more provinces are being added, which is kind of funny seeing that this is the second time they've revamped Ireland. It used to be literally like 5 provinces or something, or 6, and now then they added like 2 or 3 more. Now they're adding like 3 or 4 more, which is great. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's kind of funny that the British Isles have had 2, and in what was it, Common Sense, they also added the Parliament government. It's kind of weird to me that they would have another immersion pack, also focused on the same area. I guess it's an immersion pack, not an expansion. But I know that they're like supposed to be fixing the Parliament system, but I was like, shouldn't that have been part of the original, the original thing? But hey, I love Paradox games. I can never be too critical. So I always come back to them. Okay. So I think for right now we don't really care about giving everything to Thomond. Just the stuff they have claims on, and then after that they'll be able to get claims on the rest. So I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and see how much that leaves us in terms of war score. Oh my god, I hate that. It's 50%. How much? Okay, nothing. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Let's see. Excuse me? Oh, because it's not sieged. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, not sieged either. Yeah, we should be able to. I think we should be able to get everything, like every single colony they have. Oh no, France is in Rapa Nui. That's not good. That's not allowed. France, did I say you're allowed to do that? Okay. Anyways, so I've been working on Dungeons and Dragons for the past 5 days straight. That's what I've been doing, like pretty much with all my free time. I've worked on, I've done a lot of stuff too. Like, I'm not even trying to brag. It's just like, I'm proud of my work. I basically have fleshed out. So the world I've been working on is a big world. It's basically like, it's roughly based on Europe, even down to like the shape and whatnot. It's actually part of my lore that I have in my head, is that it actually is Europe, but like, millions of years ago, which is nothing new. I'm not being like, whoa, it's not like, the mind-blowing, galaxy mind moment. No, that's been done before. That was like what Conan did and stuff, and that's sort of what inspired me, is like those old, sort of fantasy thing, like tropes like that are a little bit older, not as common, but still happen. But with that being said, I was like, I like that, and I like European history, so the world I made is shaped pretty much, for the most part, pretty similar to Europe. However, it's a lot bigger than Europe. I actually just recently, in this past week, have been figuring out the scale for things. It's like a good 20% larger than Europe in terms of area. In terms of population, it's supposed to sort of like model a time period that doesn't necessarily have as exact numbers, like the like early 1300s sort of. Yeah, like mid 1200s to late 1300s. That's sort of the rough time period. It is certainly not a necessarily an accurate representation of that. Population-wise, it is actually a lot more populous than Europe was during that time, I believe. But basically, just for plot reasons and because of the way I've imagined it, I was like, yeah, I like this. This is how I'm gonna do it. Anyways, I don't want to go too far in depth, but basically, that's what I've been working on a bunch. I came up with so I've been recently focusing in on one specific area where the campaign is going to be happening, because you can't just like have the whole world be incorporated into one campaign, especially not with something that's pretty big, relatively speaking. So I was like, so yeah, I don't know though. It's been really, really fun and rewarding. Oh no, you don't, foe. You do not take any of Canada or anything. Okay, that's good. Oh, I can't freaking take The Eastern Canadian stuff. Tell you what, we could like... If I don't take this, I can still fabricate on everything. Or, well, you know, our vassal can. Yeah, get effed. I'm going to take all your colonial land. This is like the War of Spanish Succession all over again. I don't think we missed a single island. Nope. And then give me money. Okay. That's pretty good. We should... Oh, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Oh, God, we're going to be... Oh, no. I just realized what's going to happen. Oh, thank goodness one finished. Otherwise, I'd be losing so much money again. I always do that. I always forget. They have colonies, too, you know. So, I actually did realize... I actually, in the past week as well, beyond what... beyond what we had... what had happened, what I've already talked about. I also, like, in the last week, made a huge mistake uploading videos. I skipped an entire editing session and went straight from episode, like, 33 to 37. I missed 3 episodes in the middle, and I was like, whoops, and then I uploaded them again. If you saw that, I'm really sorry. That was kind of, you know, embarrassing, but, I apologize for that. Oh, time is already up. Thomond, you will be mighty, my vassal son. Hamburg. You know, I think we should probably embrace manufacture soon, but hey, look at these. Most of these are almost done, so wait a sec. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end this episode here, actually, because I do want to get at least, like, 3 episodes recorded, and again, it's already, like, 10 o'clock at night. I'm trying to go to bed by midnight. I want to do more stuff for my upcoming D&D game, you know, prep work. I got 2 days, so going to be cramming that in. So anyways, I'm sorry for that, but it is normal length, not going to be super length like some videos recently. Thanks for watching. Please go and leave a like and subscribe for more if you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.